What is the current situation in the Red Sea? An escalation of maritime conflict has been observed, with several incidents involving U.S. warships and commercial vessels. The waters have become a battleground since the breakdown of the truce in the Israel-Hamas war. Yemen's Houthi rebels, allies of Tehran, have been launching long-range missile and drone salvos at Israel and Israeli-linked ships in the Red Sea, showing solidarity with the Palestinian Hamas militants fighting in the Gaza Strip. The Houthis have been responsible for a series of maritime attacks. They recently targeted two ships they believed were linked to Israel, marking a significant escalation in the conflict. The American warship and commercial vessels caught in the crossfire were not acknowledged by the Houthis as intended targets, but the U.S. Navy intercepted at least one drone during this attack. The stakes in the maritime conflict have certainly risen, with the Houthi group directly targeting Americans for the first time in a while. The conflict has escalated even further, with the Houthi group launching ballistic missiles at military posts in the southern Israeli city of Eilat. A drone was also fired from Yemen, a region under Houthi control, which was subsequently shot down by the Mason, a U.S. Arleigh Burke-class destroyer. It's the sixth time the U.S. Navy has responded to drone threats in the southern Red Sea since the outbreak of war between Israel and the Palestinian militant group Hamas back in October. This comes in the wake of a series of attacks on commercial vessels navigating the Middle Eastern waters. The Houthi group, unrelenting in their aggression, issued a statement indicating their intent to continue their military operations against Israel. They are also determined to impede Israeli ships from navigating the Arab and Red Seas, a move they claim is in support of the oppressed Palestinian people. The Houthi group, an ally of Tehran, has been launching long-range missile and drone salvos at Israel and Israeli-linked ships in the Red Sea in solidarity with the Palestinian Hamas militants fighting in the Gaza Strip. The impacts of these attacks are being felt globally, with incidents reported even by Britain's maritime trade operations and British maritime security company Ambre. This conflict stemming from the Red Sea is rippling out, touching corners of the globe as it escalates. The UKMTO has issued a stark warning to vessels transiting the area, advising them to exercise extreme caution. This warning is not to be taken lightly, as the maritime conflict continues to escalate, posing a significant threat to global shipping routes. Adding to the growing concern, the U.S. military reported that 3 commercial vessels have come under attack in the southern Red Sea. This is a worrying development, as it suggests a potential expansion of the conflict zone. The commercial vessels, vital cogs in the global trade machine, are now finding themselves in the crosshairs of this maritime conflict, raising questions about the safety of these critical sea routes. The situation in the Red Sea is tense and volatile, with the escalation of the maritime conflict raising concerns globally. It remains to be seen how this situation will evolve and what it means for the future of this region.